Shut the fuck up, bitch.
What is going on, my little butt plugs out there, and welcome to, another update video. I know, but luckily at the end of this one, there is going to be an original song of mine. As you could, there's a guitar, yeah. But if you want to skip to that, you can by just clicking the annotation right here, and yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. So let's just get rid of that. There we go. But yeah, in a way to update you guys, I figured I'd do these once in a while, where just kind of tell you what's going on in my life, I guess, and then play a song that I wrote. But anyway, first thing you'll notice, I am in a pink room. I know, it used to be my daughter's room. It's just how it is. I don't know why there's toilet paper back there. I just noticed that, and it pisses me off. Yeah, that's weird. But anyway, so I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys. I've been working a lot. I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that. If you ask MK, if you ask BMX, Grant, Jack Carry on Plays, all them guys, Slug, they barely ever even see me anymore, and it sucks. I really wish I had more time, but I work like 13 hours a day. 2 days in a row this week I worked 18 hours. Today I had a safety meeting, and it's like, fuck, man. My voice is even a little still wrecked from, all the machines we got going on. I'm having to yell over them all the time, and it's really tough. And but anyway, you know what? It's worth it having kids and having to provide for them. I know it sounds like it's all just bad, but it really is worth it. And but again, on the kids side, then I get the weekends, and I barely have any time to do anything. Luckily, my son he's not napping. He's supposed to be napping, but you might be able to hear him. He's not napping. And the girls are outside playing, but I spend the day with my kids. I do yard work, I do things around the house. Laundry is what I'm going to be doing today, some dishes, but just things that I can't do during the week. And it sucks that I can't get on here and do what I want to do with, and YouTube for me is always going to be a hobby. It's never going to be more than that, and I'm okay with that. It's never going to be my full-time job, and that's fine. I'll still make videos. I'll still do what I like here, and this cord is really bothering me. There we go. And yeah, I don't know. I just like making YouTube videos, and I'll do it when I can, but there's really going to be no schedule anymore. I tried really hard to get back onto a once a week on Monday schedule, but it's never going to happen. I just do not have the time. I'm dog tired, and I'm sorry. But anyway, enough of me babbling. That's all boring shit. This is a song that I wrote because my son recently developed a stutter as well. Or it was at least found out, I guess, and we don't know if he's just kind of, I guess, emulating me, because I'm the only parent in his life at the moment, or just because, he has a stutter. But, it just happens sometimes. It's not hereditary, it just happens sometimes to certain people, and, but growing up with a stutter was really tough, especially mine, because it's physical. It's not just mental. It physically happens to me. Like, what I mean is that it's actually really painful when I do stutter, most of the time, because my jaw locks up and stuff like that. And so it was really hard for me growing up to get through that and understand, kind of that, it's not something that I can change. And just, I looked at it wrong. And I looked at the people wrong that were doing that to me, that were making fun of me and everything. And this is not a "oh poor me" song at all. In fact, I embrace it, and I'm glad that all happened to me. So glad, because it changed the way that I look at everything. It changed my outlook on life. It changed the way that I see the world. And I kind of hope that that message is instilled in you guys when you hear the song. So here we go. And I don't have a title for the song either, so I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get through it, because, like I said, yelling over that machinery killed my voice. This is a call out to the lonely, the ones without a story, the ones just like me, just like me. This is a call you've never gotten, a call for the forgotten, the ones just like me, just like me. I remember back when I was 5, I was happy just to be alive. Then they noticed abnormalities in the way I speak, you see. I spoke a little different than most, spoke like I had seen a ghost. And when I talked, I stuttered a bit. And some kids started talking shit. They labeled me another LD, learning disabled from my stuttering. My parents told me, don't worry, you're fine. It wasn't until I was about the age of 9 they threw me into speech therapy. They said the way you talk much is different from me. I believed in the words they said, believed there was something wrong in my head. This is a call out to the lonely, the ones without a story, the ones just like me, just like me. This is a call you've never gotten, a call for the forgotten, the ones just like me, just like me. They had some of the strangest things for me, to try therapy to remedy. Something inside my brain was wrong and I had to keep fighting, yeah, I had to stay strong. And the kids, they didn't understand, instead they made jokes and I couldn't withstand all the pressures of middle school. Be a little different and the world is so cruel. That was the first time I tried to take my life. Hated being different, couldn't take the strife. Walking down the road with so many twists and turns, and every single one of them I would crumble and I'd burn. And that's when I made a friend, when that I have to the end, cause he would pretend that when I spoke I sounded completely normal. My rhetoric was good and my flow was formal. He told me nothing's wrong with you, just keep doing what you gotta do. And because of that, kid, you know me too, Dave. My name's Poop Member and I'm here to say, this is a call out to the lonely, the ones without a story, the ones just like me, just like me. This is a call you've never gotten, a call for the forgotten, the ones just like me, just like me. Before we leave, let me sink this in. Everyone has a few quirks within. What the fuck is normal anyway? Who decides that shit? Yeah, who's to say that I don't talk normal? Maybe y'all are fucked up. There's two sides to a coin, so fill your cup up. When it comes to who you are, be proud, be selfish, shout it out loud. Every man is created equally, red, brown, lower, upper class, same to me. So should all the rest you see, no one is lower than we. World equality is what I preach. To my kids the main lesson I teach, the act of humility. Serve others right and they return the fee. So next time you're getting picked on, remember the words of Apostle John. And these words they bring so true, ye love one another as I have loved you. This is a call out to the lonely, the ones without a story, the ones just like me, just like me. This is a call you've never gotten, a call for the forgotten, the ones just like me, just like me.